Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Today's a very exciting day. Today is the opening round for the greatest winter fragrance for men of all time tournament, designer style or designer edition. So I need some tournament music here to get this started, some sort of tournament music, yeah. This one's gonna function the exact same way as the designer tournament for fall went, and the winner of that tournament was Spice Bomb Extreme by Victor and Rolf. And since that fragrance won for fall, that one's been retired from these tournaments, so it's not gonna be in this one for winter. Though I'll let you guys know, it was the #1 vote getter on my Facebook group that determined the fragrances actually in this tournament. So just be aware of that. Spice Bomb Extreme is not here, but it would have been the #1 seed. But it already won for fall. I can't have it win for fall and winter. So let's jump into this and I'll go over the fragrances that are involved in the tournament and let you guys know how you can vote on them. Let's go. As I said, guys, you're going to be voting for the winners of each matchup here. There are 4 matchups in round 1. After this video goes live, there are going to be voting polls on my channel in the community tab. So go there, just click into my channel, click on the community tab and vote. That way we can figure out what the greatest fragrance for winter for men is. We're talking designers. Really quick rundown to let you know how the fragrances were determined. I put up a poll in my Facebook group. It was actually empty. I did not vote. I didn't tell people what to vote for. I just said, hey, add what you consider to be the best men's designer fragrance for winter of all time to be, and then vote. And the top 8 I'll take and put into a tournament. That's what we have. Though, like I said, no Spice Bomb Extreme. Sorry about that. Let's start with matchup #1. This is the #1 seeded fragrance that got the most votes against the #8 seeded fragrance, which is the one that got the least amount of votes to get into the tournament. The #1 seed is Armani Code Absolute. The #8 seed is Mugler Pure Malt, which was in the fall fragrance tournament as well. Code Absolute has vanilla, tonka, suede, green mandarin. It is a little bit like Code Profumo, but made a little more refined, a little more wearable, in my opinion, an improvement over Code Profumo. Not as loud as Code Profumo, doesn't last as long as Code Profumo, but the performance is still really good. And I'm not gonna tell you guys which fragrance I think you should vote on in any of these matchups. I don't want to influence it in any way. So we'll just leave it there with Code Absolute. You know about that fragrance, right? #8, Pure Malt. So that's the one that's going up against Code Absolute. Pure Malt gets held up as one of the best Amen flankers. Usually people will say Pure Havana, Pure Malt. Those are the 2 best ones. And I don't know that I disagree. Pure Malt has fruity notes, whiskey, malt, peat. I mean, not really a big surprise there. The name of the fragrance is Pure Malt, so it should have whiskey notes, and it does. Really nice amount of sweetness in there. As I said, it was in the fall tournament, and here it is again in the winter one. So #8, Pure Malt going up against #1, Code Absolute. Be really big upset if Pure Malt can pull it off. Vote after this video. Up next, we have the #4 seed going up against the #5 seed. The winner of this matchup will face the winner of the previous matchup. The #4 seed is Tom Ford Noir Extreme. The #5 seed is Emporio Armani Stronger With You. Not Stronger With You Intensely, just Stronger With You. A little bit of a surprise to me. I thought Stronger With You Intensely would probably perform a little better, but it didn't. Tom Ford Noir Extreme, pretty unique. It has kulfi, which is a note that you don't see pretty much ever, actually, along with rose and cardamom. It's a really, really nice fragrance, quite unique as well. Actually, all the fragrances in this tournament I consider to be really good fragrances. So, yeah. #5, Stronger With You, also quite sweet, good performer as well. It's got pineapple in there, which you might not really expect. It's got cardamom, it's got vanilla, and chestnut. And chestnut is really the main thing that kind of drives this fragrance, along with the vanilla and chestnut that you'll find used just across the entire line of Stronger With You fragrances. So in this matchup, we've got a Tom Ford going up against an Emporio Armani. The winner of this one taking on either the number 1 seed or the number 8 seed if there's a really big upset. Okay, matchup 3, and this is gonna be in the second grouping of matchups, has Dior Homme Intense going up against Bulgari Man in Black. Dior Homme Intense is the number 3 seed, and Man in Black is the number 6 seed. Dior Homme Intense is a fragrance that I think is just fantastic. Modern classic, modern masterpiece. It's great for formal wear, great for evenings out. It does have a lipsticky kind of iris. Some people don't really gravitate toward it too much because they find it a fragrance that's not super versatile. But personally, I think it's fantastic. Number 6, Man in Black though, also fantastic. Bulgari fragrance that takes a couple pages, you could say, from the Viktor & Rolf Spice Bomb playbook. If you spray this one on side by side with Spice Bomb, you'll see what I'm talking about. It does have a nice rum note that gives it some booziness in there, kind of helps offset the spiciness a little bit. There's also tobacco in there and leather. So I mean, this one with spices, rum, tobacco, and leather has one of the manliest note breakdowns, I think, when you look at it just on its face. You know, just look at the notes themselves, and the fragrance itself is really, really good. Another one that's better suited for evening wear, more so than daytime wear. You can wear this one formally if you wanted to. You can wear it on a date. You can wear it lots of places. Very likable fragrance and decently affordable. And the winner of that one is gonna go up against the number 2 seed, Azzaro Wanted by Night, or the number 7 seed, Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum. This one is another really good matchup. Wanted by Night, in my opinion, a definite improvement over the original Wanted. The original Wanted is kind of like Azzaro messing around a little bit with the Invictus DNA. Some people prefer Azzaro Wanted to the original Invictus. Actually, I do myself. But Wanted by Night does its own thing, and it's really good. Got cinnamon, mandarin, vanilla, tobacco, fruity notes. Really, really solid. It's a great evening out fragrance, a big attention grabbing fragrance, and actually smells quite unique. Maybe a lot more unique than you would expect coming from Azzaro and also from the Wanted line. In my opinion, Wanted by Night is the best in the line, and it is not close at all. And then number 7, L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum, fantastic scent. I keep saying that, but it really is. This one is likely the best in the entire line. The cherry in this fragrance really, really comes out and sings. It's very prominent. You've also got vanilla, you've got leather, you have spices, and of course almond. Almond is used across the entire line. So the L'Homme Ideal line, you're gonna find almond in every fragrance. It's a lot like the chestnut and Stronger With You, where you're gonna find the chestnut in every fragrance. Number 7, L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum, tough matchup against Azzaro Wanted by Night, the number 2 seed. So that is your final matchup, matchup number 4 in this inaugural viewer's choice best designer fragrance for men for winter tournament. I really need like an actual name for these. Yeah, so maybe leave me some suggestions for the tournament name in the comments. Maybe we can get a catchy name. So there we go, guys. Really quick rundown again of these matchups. Matchup number 1, you have Code Absolute at the number 1 seed going up against Pure Malt in the number 8 seed. Matchup 2, number 4 seed, Noir Extreme from Tom Ford going up against number 5, Emporio Armani Stronger With You. Matchup number 3, we've got the 3 seed, Dior Homme Intense going up against the number 6 seed, Bulgari Man in Black. And the final matchup, the 4th and final matchup, number 2 seed, Azzaro Wanted by Night against number 7 seed, L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum from Guerlain. Go ahead, go to the community tab. It's open right now and vote. Let's go ahead and see which of these moves on and which doesn't. Very sad. I'm gonna leave this up for maybe 3-4 days. I don't feel like I'm gonna leave it up for too long so we can go ahead and get through the tournament and it doesn't drag out forever. So make sure you get your votes in now, and then we'll do round 2, see who moves on, and get a little bit closer to crowning that winner of the best designer fragrance for men for winter. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Cast your votes, let's see who wins. And in the next video, I'll let you know who I think maybe should have moved on. I'm not sure if I'll agree with all the results, but that does not matter at all. This is in your hands. All right, guys, stay safe out there. See you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you later.